G'day and welcome to the 09 Kickstarter's Gascoyne Dash. Now in its 8th year, this awesome event has gained the reputation as one of the country's great desert challenges and is a true test of human spirit and engineering endurance. The remote northwest of WA is an extremely tough place at the best of times. Add the challenge of 2 gruelling days of competition and you're in for one of the most exciting events on the Australian motorsport calendar. Testament to the attraction of the Gas Dash, this year's entry numbers are up again and even include participants from South Africa and Ghana. The coastal beauty of the host town of Carnarvon greets the visiting competitors. The spectacular ocean and busy fishing harbour are fantastic backdrop to this seaside oasis. Agriculture is also a big part of Carnarvon, the now very famous banana plantations providing the nation with regular harvests. It's a further 200k drive inland to the start venue and the location for day one's competition. We wind east up the majestic Gascoyne River, which guides our way to Bidgemire Station. Here, the spectacular Kennedy Ranges cradle the Coonathra settlement and the purpose-built event headquarters. Hundreds of hours put in by the Gascoyne Off-Road Racing Club and thousands of dollars of investment providing competitors with a home away from home. The event format includes a 10-kilometre prologue track to determine the start order. Short in distance, but showcasing what the teams could expect over the next 2 days. 200km/h road sections, extreme, rough and rocky climbs, tight technical pieces and a taste of the soft power sapping sand of the river section. All this packed into a blast of just a few minutes, plenty at stake with a dust-free run up for grabs. Saturday's action and a 185k loop. Just over 2 hours of punishing, bone-jarring off-road terrain. This will test even the best prepared machines and crews. Again, ballistic speeds over smooth station tracks, tricky lock-to-lock sections and rocky, dusty tracks. This day, navigating the course will also play a major role. An event of this scale is not possible without the tremendous support of the community. Just one example is station owners Lockie and Jane McTaggart, who make their property available year after year. The famous Lockie's Knob, now a favourite spectator point. Surviving the first day is one thing. Taking on the mighty Gascoyne River is another challenge altogether. 140 kilometres down this super loose circuit, recent rains making it even more treacherous. Big, sandy drop-offs, exposed rocky sections, trees and standing water, enough to put even the most hardened racer off their game. That said, this is what most will have come for, because to have run the river and made it is an achievement on its own. A short service to refuel and refocus, and then an on-the-limit blast to the finish line in Carnarvon for the race end. It would be the auto division that would open the proceedings. All eyes would be out front. The 3-car Robinson team here to consolidate on a good year from younger son Travis and co-driver Paul Curry. Their 09 season to date earning them a brilliant third in the National Championship. In contrast, older son Beau has had a year to forget with plenty of car issues. He would be eager to put together a good result this weekend. For Dad Brian, a chance to make it 4 dash wins. His experience and the awesome performance of his well-sorted Porter Pro buggy puts him as hot favourite. Current state off-road champ Brad Cooper, another with a multi-car team. He'll campaign his brand new car and allow the builder, Bat Engineering owner South African Brandon Harkis, to run the second car. For the Joburg driver, this will be his first run down under.
My first time racing here, but I did come to 2007 Harden. First national, so I got a good look at what's in store for an Australian race, and that gave me a lot of insight into building Brad's new car and the kind of route we need to be going in the future. BAT is a very competitive company, and we do want to take on the Jimcos out here and Porters, etc. And we need to be out here learning about the terrain and getting the cars right for our customers. And thanks to Brad, for giving me the opportunity to come and race. Not every day that somebody gives you an opportunity to race in another country. I've been lucky enough to race all over the world. And this is some of the best hospitality that I've had, and look forward to a good race tomorrow.
There will be plenty of interest up and down the field. The South Australian entry of Wally Frankham on board the Rob Hawker Jimco and the Pro Truck of Bernie Gwynn sure to make their mark on the result sheet. 34 cars across 6 classes. Local pride resting with Brett and Kevin Renton in their pro buggy, and Justin Steadman running the ex-Ken Styles Pro Light, another to watch. The extreme four-wheel drive class is well supported. Galia's Land Cruiser and the Hoylake Transport Nissan are good head-to-head expected. A top field of production cars and the regular mighty Suzuki's also up for the challenge. The battle at the pointy end would be a beauty. Travis Robinson showing the way across the line 9 seconds quicker than Dad Brian, and that after clouding a tree 2 corners from the finish. Another perfect example of just how hard this young ace can push. First timer, Wally Frankham would be the surprise package. Less than half a second behind in third spot, definitely one to watch over the weekend. WA's Bradley Mudge would lead home the 2 Pinjarra engineering cars. Brad Cooper just pipping his international teammate to 5th and very pleased with his new mount.
Really, really happy. I couldn't have been any happier actually to see the time we had to put it together and the way that it's come out of the box virtually and performed exceptionally well.
Tin top honours would go to the Pro Truck of Gwyn. A fine first up run with a 7-second lead over Mark Murray in the 866 Patrol. It wasn't all plain sailing for the auto division, however. The Rettons would be in the wars, their machine not finishing the prologue with electrical issues. Also missing the out-of-bounds car of Bo Robinson. The Jimco parked up mid-stage.
Yeah, we had some small Motec issues, which I think hopefully we're going to resolve now. But yeah, you know, we had to pull over, we had to save the engine and save the car, and hopefully we get seated in a good spot, so it shouldn't be too bad.
For the bike division, just under 130 starters and some big names associated with past glory. Multi-times winner and the benchmark Vern Strange. This very experienced rider has all but owned this race and is certainly the one to beat. Recently, young gun Paul Brown has raised eyebrows with his speed. In 08, he was well and truly on the pace. The very flamboyant Ivan Ursik is no stranger to the pace of this type of event. He'll crank his Honda up and definitely be one to watch. Fellow 450 rider Stephen Mitchell, another to look for. He is perhaps the unluckiest rider on this event, having come close many times. The big news entry is that of New South Welshman Todd Smith. Running under the WA Cycle West Products banner, Smith has just come off second place on the Australian Safari and a win in the Kondo 750. Astride the KTM 530 EXC, this young guy is a serious contender with a professional outfit. This will be an exciting ride to watch. The quad category have again supported this event in numbers. Regulars like Abreu, Nyholt, Maxted and Luliano are back for more dash dust. 22 in total, testament to the popularity of the event and the strength of the four-wheel class in WA. 6 separate divisions will make up the bike players, 2-stroke and 4, all the major brands well represented. As predicted, a massive battle would be on. Mr. Experience, Vern Strange, knowing getting the right start would be critical, and that's exactly what he achieved. Fastest on the prologue by 7 seconds would be enough to secure first away for Saturday's opening leg. From the air, it was obvious the power and handling package of the KTM and the smooth, precise riding style of Todd Smith would result in a quick time. Second fastest, this would probably suit the young charger, a chance to keep an eye on the master during the long day one loop. Paul Brown would again prove his speed with third fastest over the distance, just 2 seconds quicker than Ivan Ursik, whose gap to 5th place man Stephen Mitchell would again be just a couple of seconds. The fastest quad would be Yamaha man Kirk Williams, edging out Adam Gilbert by 2 seconds.